All right.
Hi.
So I'm going to need you to give us a recap
Okay.
of the plot.
So what happened was you were framed for the murder of the Empress and the disappearance of the Empress's daughter.
Yes.
And there's a plague, and you're in like this sort of underground cabal
Of loyalists.
Yes.
So there's like the Navy man and
Yes, and then there's the trinket maker.
Go straight up Claver's Boulevard, but now it's not so
And
easy.
like
Claudine?
and like
Claudette.
Ano
Dead of the plague. The other half's
Hello.
fighting over what's left.
and
Close.
Cecile.
City Watch still holds
Okay,
the
it was-
bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints.
My agent would be furious if
Man
I had
walks through
two
one of those
female
and he ends
characters
up
with the same
burned
letter.
It's kind of confusing.
Everything not controlled by the City Watch.
But also maybe there's some realism to it, because it's not like you can
the
predict
real odd birds living on the
who
fringes
you're going to
like
interact
Granny
with. I mean,
Rags.
you can't. I couldn't
This
interact
is
with
nuts.
Our listeners can't see me gesture, but I'm gesturing that
I don't know
I
which is
agree.
worse.
Yeah.
Just take your pick.
So anyway, he has old world charm.
He does have old world charm.
You're going to go through the reeds.
I love the cattails there.
Yeah. What do you... Oh, you're swimming.
So I happen to know that out here there's a thing to go get. Those people are talking her up on the bridge to our left.
Okay. It's a little,
Chucking dead bodies over onto the boat.
uh-huh. It's a little disorienting to hear those people talking and, like...
I know. Well, I'm not doing this with consideration of those things. So that noise drives me crazy, and so
like the weird, like, kind of deep...
the
raspy
grindy
breathing.
noise. And I didn't do any of my bone charms, so I'm gonna just do this real quick.
Okay.
You will say I don't need any of them that involve actually killing people or fighting people. So, good lungs, huh? Huh? Oh,
I've been told I have good lungs.
I used to play the tuba.
Yeah, and in fact, what I just said was a lie. I have asthma, so I do not have good lungs.
And I do have good lungs. It's hard to think while I'm doing this.
That's fine. Do you want me to just sort of...
Cry? Yeah.
I don't think I can cry on command, but
You'll be a terrible actor.
I would be a
then.
terrible actor. I often wonder if I'd be a good actor.
I mean, can you cry on command?
No. Unfortunately, no. I cannot.
All right. So I'm just running around here on the other side of the bridge to nowhere.
I hear rats.
So I'm kind of skipping stuff that's just unnecessary
Okay.
because it's easier. So
Is that... Do we know that person?
no, but she doesn't count as a person seeing me because she doesn't want me to die.
That's fair.
Which I feel like if I were in that location and somebody with like a scary mask and a giant knife,
I would be a little concerned.
From our honorable Lord Regent.
But it is during the day.
This is the Lord
it's the Lord Regent. He's the one. He's the evil one with the evil voice.
that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of
That is
March
Granny Rags.
and potentially beyond.
Where did she go?
In addition,
Well, you're not supposed to pop up that quickly. So.
Oh.
Yes, I would.
remain in service to the state.
And we're gonna go through this whole talk that she gives us now.
Okay.
Do you know who she is?
Let me listen.
Is that you, my dear husband?
Yeah.
It's
My
Gina
eyes
Davis.
aren't what they used to be.
It's Gina Davis.
Have you seen my little birdies?
Straight off of
Oh, the
Beetlejuice.
dear things must be
She did
starving
this.
without their granny. Here, birdies. Here.
In case you're listening and actually want to know, it's
my,
actually
my,
Susan
my.
Sarandon.
I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I
And suddenly
used
you'll
to, not
never
the nice
be able
ones.
to not hear it again.
I hear them.
Yeah.
And they're not
So the
very
point is,
polite
there's
ones
dudes outside
either.
banging on her door
Granny
that
Rags,
we didn't
Granny
see.
Rags, let us in.
Right.
Oh, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians.
How does she know that
Well,
you'll help her?
She's
Also,
blind.
why is she pretending to be a
Oh,
vampire?
no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage.
So we're gonna go out here and do this
All
tangentially related to the tangential quest thing now.
Okay. Oh, you found a room.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name
Try
of her
me.
family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor.
Seems like she's
I
fallen on
watched
hard
her
times.
consider them all,
Yeah.
measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then
Wanting what?
she made a different choice.
I have a thought.
You're on your way to face the
I'm on my way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing the outsider.
What will you do, I wonder?
I don't know. So you come across the outsider shrine sometimes, but the point being that she's blind and she just, maybe she smells me.
Granny.
But I'm gonna pick up some. I always forget to do this. I'm gonna pick up some of this stuff. Oh, I have too much.
Okay.
Too much.
We're here to do your walk.
A Pyrrha's spiritual remedy.
As if that would let her let you in.
I told
When you're
you
actually
the
out there and he
lines
says
go
that,
on.
the one guy's like, he says something, and they're like, she's blind, she's not deaf, and then he says, we're here to do your wash, and they're like, she's not stupid.
That's smart.
So this is kind of tough to do it without being observed, because as soon as you hurt
Hear
one,
that, Granny? Whatever you got slack
they
jaw
look
gets a
at you.
cut. Nothing
I gotta be
personal.
careful. This guy on
Just
the right,
Bottle Street rules.
sometimes he looks over, but I think I'm okay.
He's kind of hot.
Yeah. Oh no, there's some hot guys in this. I mean, as far as our taste in men is concerned.
I'm surprised they didn't see you.
Yeah. No. I was very quiet and I was sneaking.
Yeah.
And actually, that situation caused. See, he started to detect me when I dropped his buddy on the second floor.
Open up.
But now there's only two of them.
What does that say? Send us no bullies.
Look.
Rent's due, Granny.
Gosh, the landlord is the same as the washing guy.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd pop 3 inches down this platform.
You know, I would do if I could do that. I would do that the entire time, like my whole days.
Well, the blue bar on the left is my mana.
Well, I would make sure that I was.
I'm just gonna put him to sleep.
You asleep?
Does that count as being detected?
No.
That's great.
I mean, they have to look at me, and sometimes when you shoot one, they'll look at you, but
Yeah.
I'm too skilled.
That was very skilled.
I'm too skilled. Alright, I'm just gonna run up this. You're gonna observe me making calculations a lot over the next, 7 hours? It's probably only 7 hours of this.
Okay.
I don't know, 7, 8.
That seems like a long time for a game.
Well, it's long. Doing it this way is a lot longer because you can't just bust in and kill people. I'm not gonna put. Well,
Sorry. I had a call.
don't ever do that again.
I don't want to while we're recording, but I did.
Just dropped him on the roof up there. It's a nice
yeah,
roof.
Oh. You stole his money.
Well, he's asleep.
You're
He's also a ruffian. Ask Granny Rags; she'll tell you.
Yeah. Men used to be after her favor.
What am I doing?
I don't know. You're looking for a place to put the
I spend considering how good I am at this game, I spend a lot of time fucking up.
Oh, it's...
No, it's okay. I embrace it.
Oh, they're gently snoring. That's...
Yeah, they're gentle when they're snoring. There we go. Drop him down up here.
He's
Nice.
unconscious.
Did you see his groin?
Yeah, it didn't look
It
like there
was-
was much in there.
It was false. It was active.
Oh, it was active? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I observed.
Anyway, just gonna pop all 3 of them up here.
Okay.
Bloop. Maybe I'll jump. Maybe I'll do
On
this.
the air conditioner.
There's a dead guy up here, but I didn't kill him. I guess I'll pick these up, but if I shoot somebody with them, I just have to start over.
Yeah.
So Slackjaw has given this guy the orders to come up here and die of alcohol poisoning.
All these rats crawling all over us.
So don't you have to go through the front door now? She
No.
gave you the key.
Yeah, but I just have to
told
get
you
in.
the knives
I mean, I
go
think her
on the
intention was
left.
for me to open the door
They
and be
always
like,
go
"Hello."
on the left. You never listen. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys.
So ill-mannered.
My brave.
I'm a
and-
Such
gentleman.
boys.
Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
It's not my
I got it from the
oh,
outsider, and now I'm giving it to you.
this is pretty.
Go on. It's
detailed.
upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it.
What?
Is that a
Am I
euphemism?
gonna?
Remember
Am
how
I
you
gonna
used to
wear
dance?
it?
Cut,
Our
cut a nice
parties were
figure.
even
Am I gonna
grander than
dance in
those at
it?
the Boyle
Know what I
Manor.
mean.
Everyone wanted to come.
But she is talking about. Now you'll note that she said all those noble parties in the Boyle Manor.
I did
know
note
the little
that.
birdies are
It's just a
sad
thing
today.
she said.
I feel like that's going to become important later.
Not that important. I just think it's interesting how they've woven the story.
I hope you like the little gift I got for
Scared
you.
the crap out of me.
It's the least I could do for turning.
I mean,
those
it's a
owls
little bit
away.
scary.
I
Perfect
can't
for these
bear
Halloween
these Bottle
times.
Street children, ruffians,
is
every
Halloween.
last one of them, rotten apples. And that
In 2
slime
weeks.
job is
Well,
the
yeah.
In a
worst
day.
lot. You know what I
What?
just thought of? You could do something
Wait,
else
that
for
doesn't
me.
seem fun.
Another little favor. And I'd give you
I
another
do like
present.
presents.
Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead
So
warrior.
whales are kind of like important.
Do you
in this.
remember my
It's-
doctor, dear?
yeah, it's
Dr.
important to their
Galvani.
coastal
Now there was a
lifestyles.
clever man. He's got all
So she's got this
nasty
Dr.
rat
Galvani
guts
fella.
and Disease in his laboratory.
He's
Wouldn't it be a shame
he
if some of
researches
that
the rats,
mess
and she's like,
found its way into the Bottle Street
"Go pick
gang's
some up."
elixir still? That'd
and put it
teach you.
because the Bottle Street gang
See
makes
to
their
it,
own
dear.
health
I'll
elixir.
find
Right.
you another present just
She wants
like
me to
the
poison
first.
it for her.
Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were
Were
the
they?
days. Now run
No,
off.
I'm going to tell you that
My
yes, those
baby
were the days.
birdies
But
are hungry. So
A.
A,
She's correct.
B, for
Hmm.
somebody who's spending a lot of time trying not to kill people, I'm going to be poisoning their health their health elixir.
Yeah.
That said,
Which randos can drink, right? Like, not just Bottle Street Gang, but like...
right. So what'll happen? And I don't know this for sure because I've never not done this part.
Uh-huh.
But supposedly, if you don't do these side quests,
Uh-huh.
there will be many fewer Reapers later in the game.
Oh.
So their elixir that they're selling makes its way out into the world, and then people use it to keep safe, and they get the plague.
What an interesting component to the game.
Yeah,
Can you balance on that leg?
on this lamp, no. These guys are bullying a guy inside there.
Okay.
He's gonna go piss. I'm gonna choke this guy out.
Right. You gonna get the pissing guy?
Yeah. No. I'm
Oh my
gonna-
god, can we see his wing?
I've never looked that closely.
No.
All right, shut up, Gary.
Is his name Gary?
No. It's Griff, though.
That's close.
So we got to get rid of these bodies because in order to be low chaos, you don't want people to see your bodies,
Mhm.
even though they're not dead.
Do you have to get that other one?
I'm gonna, yeah. Boop. Boop. Yeah, I'm coming, Griff. Calm down.
Just saving your ass. Right?
Like
It's
this
just
is
saving,
this
right?
may be another. Okay, I got up there. Like the way I play games, it's like the way I play pool, where I accidentally hit 3 balls in, but then and then I scratch every other hit.
Right.
It's like I can do good things, but I also have trouble climbing onto a box. All right. God, shut up.
I owe
You
you,
do.
brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a
Like what?
stunt like that.
I didn't
You
do
know
nothing.
what? I'll return the favor.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't want to hear him anymore.
Okay, yeah, no.
Like, there's more, and he basically said that he's gonna. Oh, thank God, that's over.
You're running out of health.
You're running out of health. I have plenty of health. Shut up.
Why are you so aggressive? I'm just pointing out things that might be helpful to you.
All right. First things first.
I did not like that experience that we just had.
Which?
The voice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it's saying, but it sounds to me like it's saying, the audience dies.
Yeah. And I'm the audience.
In
You can
this
see how this
case.
is very distressing for me.
So that's where we came in, remember? Like we
Oh,
went
yeah.
to the
That's
outside of
where
that bridge.
Dr. Giovanni lives. Or
No,
whatever
it's, I mean, no, it's not. But I'm just showing
Oh.
you where we came in. We went over, then there, that was where Granny Rags was.
Uh-huh.
Just giving you an idea of the map.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought... Okay. You were probably paying
Do you want some feathers? Oh, no, leave him.
I didn't answer fast enough.
He doesn't really give a rat's ass.
Galvani, I was close.
Okay. So, I'm going to take some stuff. Did you hear that chomp of that bread?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
very
this is-
apple-like.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr.
Did you?
Galvani's lab?
What's wrong with I did too. What's wrong with that?
Well, because he studies plague rats.
Well, it's the fleas that cause it.
So, like, when I'm full, it's best to remind me to drink potion and take a new one.
Yeah,
I
okay.
told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
I mean, she's being very sweet and doting over her
Did that say rat viscera?
betrothed. Yeah, it said rat
Friends are
viscera.
ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
Look at that, rat viscera. I wish I had vision like that.
We are getting the
I don't
rat
understand
viscera to
how
put
Galvani
in
admires Sokolov.
to poison
Royal physician or not, I hear
the
tons of
Bottle
Bottle
Street
gangs
gang.
thing.
superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he
Listen
does in
to
the
this.
laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't
There's some tension between them.
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Buckle up, lady.
Buckle up, sister. It's coming. So that's her dude, and you see that key.
This whole place is
Keys are
gone to
very conspicuous in this game.
Yeah.
They don't ever keep them in a pocket.
This is dangerous, what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I'm a badass. I'm gonna hide under this table. He'll never see me here.
It would be the first thing I would see.
But like normally he would walk up and unlock that door and go on in. But can't do that.
What will I do now?
So
I'm just intrigued. I'm sorry, I'm just watching.
you're intrigued with their talking?
No, with like the game.
Yeah, it's great.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from
Obviously.
the ordinary rat. But in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its
There's
fur,
nothing in here.
and I believe in
Flowers.
intelligence, although
Sure,
the
let's get it.
experiments there are not complete. Coriander Zoological Survey describes
Coriander?
only the ordinary rat,
Yeah.
which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration.
Might as well rob him.
Used on purpose. Perhaps I have 4 an hour.
Alright, well, I don't even need that, but might as well. Ugh. Sorry, sometimes I click the wrong thing.
Finally.
Let's get some whale oil here.
Okay. It's tasty.
Yeah.
Good to drink.
Let's go back to Clavering Boulevard, shall we?
We shall. What? Oh.
We're just a floor up from where we went in.
Oh, okay.
So I had to pop down. See?
Yeah.
They're
I see
still
where
up
we
there
are.
chucking bodies off.
Yeah.
Here we are. The city had an upset stomach just then.
I couldn't tell.
Ugh.
Couldn't hear it.
Here I go. So now we're gonna go in here to where the Bottle Street gang exists.
Is that a real gang?
Yeah, it's they're real. We're just gonna.
I mean,
pop
is it
on 'em.
based on a real gang?
No.
Okay.
I mean, everything in the game is fiction.
Okay.
They're not real people.
You mean there's no Granny Rags?
Now listen, he's like that guy Dowd. Ain't he just a boss? See, they're like the first time you're playing it, you're not thinking about these things, and so it just kind of builds this background.
Right.
So now we're on a different conversation with those guys.
Yeah.
When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a hagfish. It's great. Like, there's just like a lot of personality.
Yeah.
And I'm so bad at grasping these chains.
It's okay.
So none of them see me bopping around on these pipes.
Yeah, I feel like I would notice if somebody was
First of all,
ghosting
to be fair,
around.
when I blink like that, it takes no time and they don't see it. So like what they're really seeing is like I appear one place, I appear in another, and so if they're not looking at it, end that sound. That's really what the game is about.
Finding that sound and then ending it.
Yeah. Damn it! I'm still up here on these.
You're just enjoying the
Just
view.
gonna wait for that guy to get out of the way.
Whoa.
Sneak in there.
You better open that up and put the rat.
I'll
viscera
infect
in there.
their elixir. I don't really need like a landmine. I mean, it's
No.
not. It's a spring
You
razor.
don't?
It's a spring razor, and it's actually. They don't graphic. All right.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, you can do. Oh, shit. I mean, you have to pay attention to what you look at.
He wasn't there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he was, because
I am certain that he was not.
well, I'm not going to go back and.
Well, it's. I mean,
We can look at it later on the tape.
fix it in post. Just like
Exactly.
Well, give it. Okay, here goes.
The nobleman laid with
Oh, this is funny. Listen.
so loudly they made quite a ride. The nobleman's wife took the butcher's
Oh, that's kind of macabre.
It is, right?
Appropriate again for spooky.
And the guy's
times.
like, the wife done cut him, right? And I think that's literally in the game so that, like, when people don't catch it, like, it would be explained.
You were just aggressive with those files.
Thank you. All right. I'm just cleaning out their section up here.
I like that it tells you that the doors are unbreakable.
Well, some of them are breakable, you see.
Yes, I feel like to me in my everyday life,
Yeah.
every door is unbreakable.
Anything to smoke or eat.
Right. But if you were a magical ninja,
Yeah, I
you
suppose.
might not view them that way.
Perhaps.
I have a friend who goes by Adrian in the writing world,
Yes.
and I was reading the beginning of his book, and I didn't really understand what was going on yet.
Mm-hmm.
And like in the first scene, which I think this has changed, so Adrian's gonna kill me if I
That's
ruined
okay.
everything.
Yeah.
But like,
I don't mind if he kills you.
thank you. All right, we're just gonna go back to Granny Rags. all
Okay.
right? So, in the first scene, like the prince and princess, or like the children of the nobleman, like break down the double doors and walk into like a government meeting, and nobody seems to think that this is bad.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, Adrian? God, I can't let him listen to this now. He's gonna be mad at me.
He'd be mad at
Get
you.
out. I knew you
She was
wouldn't
naming her
disappoint me.
favorite
Now we
film
can stroll
from
along the
2017.
waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
Even though this came out.
I was trying to think of movies that came out in 2017. I
That
can't.
We'll never
think of any.
watch. Never, never, never.
I gotta tell you though, going back through this, basically, if people knew what I knew, I would say that my book that I wrote is Dishonored meets Orphan Black.
Yeah.
Which, if you're me, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Looking for representation? Please contact me at At
www.
_Jakeful
Oh, sorry.
on Twitter. Yeah, I don't have a website.
I was going to make up like a fake website. That wouldn't have been helpful.
There's an agent who was like, oh, everybody's like, you don't need to do that until you have an agent and a marketing thing. And then this one agent was like, why don't you? Doesn't everyone have websites yet?
Good prices, I swear.
So he's gonna trade with me. That's what he was. That's what I cut off.
His face looks like a rotten apple.
Tastes like one too.
Like a rotten crab apple.
Oh, like maybe a quince
or a hawthorn.
I recently learned about quinces. They're not like normal everyday items in the United States.
It's not your normal everyday item.
Right. But in Romania, it is.
Oh.
So here we go. Now, I used to always go under, but it was just so much easier. And when you're trying not to have anybody see you zapping yourself around, because we're supposed to be going and getting rid of High Overseer Campbell.
Right.
Is the goal. Now, does that name sound familiar to you?
Vaguely.
Okay.
Yes, he was the one who was being painted.
That you said was very sexy.
Did I say that?
You did.
I don't remember saying that.
You did. All right, so do you hear that noise in the background right now?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't hear it now. There it is.
Yeah, I hear it.
It means there's either a rune or a bone charm in that. They have these, like, soldier stands.
Mm-hmm.
That we're looking at one now.
Well, when your soldiers need to stand.
Well, yeah.
Where are they going to stand?
Right there.
In the soldier stand.
All right. Guy, get out of there.
Can you, like, throw something to make him get out?
That is definitely something I can do, but I never like to chuck a bottle somewhere. Because then they're, like, on the lookout. There it goes. Down this room, whatever. Out of there before somebody walks in there.
Right.
We're going up to this door off, that he's walking towards. So we just got to get him out of our way. I like all the stadium lighting. It makes it feel very dystopian.
Yeah, very stark.
Yeah.
Stark contrast.
There's all this rain on the camera lens.
I'm sorry.
What are you?
I just said something really stupid. I said stark contrast, but it's not really a stark contrast.
No.
I'm sorry.
Like, it's stark in personality, not in. Boingy, boingy, boingy.
Is when the skin really starts to come all the way off.
So he was saying some really gross stuff to Overseer Martin or Commander Martin or Corporal Martin. Yeah, and about like his skin coming off and rats picking at him while he's being held there. So Havelock,
what a sight.
the Navy captain, had told us that we might come across him and we might want to save him.
Thank you, Corporal.
And
what you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily. So kill Campbell.
Make it quick.
Is he a priest?
Once it's done, search his body for the journal.
Okay.
His notorious black book.
But
get out of there.
He's
Campbell
part
is meeting
of
with a guard named Kenneth.
this cult, right?
The word from my informant is that Campbell is
So they all have like a
Maybe you can use
cultish
that to your
religion
advantage.
thing.
Gotcha.
All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the
Yeah, I know.
Hound
Go.
Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up.
Just imagine him like still talking while you're walking away. And he's like, Corvo? I'll get this.
So anyway, we had to get past it. These two were chatting up.
It sounds painful. Have you ever seen
And they
the
start
I've
talking
never seen
about
the
brand.
heretic's brand first. No, it's a rare occurrence.
My
But I did
goodness.
spy the
Well, that's
face of
'cause I
one
was
so
moving
branded.
quickly.
A former
okay.
member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer.
Let's
himself,
chat
who violates
about
our
the
codes
basics
and must
of
be cast
our
out
religion.
permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
He must be like a new convert.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
No,
Indeed,
he's not.
I believe
Okay.
so.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
I mean, it's just a little heavy-handed info dump.
Info dump.
Exposition, yeah. So here we go, heading down the steppes. Now see, this was the first way I ever found to come through here, and it's way harder to get in there any other way.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of feel guilty, but I'm on very hard mode, so I feel like anything I do is fair game.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel guilty about playing the game in the way that the game lets you play it.
Yeah. Those sound effects were provided by me. If you're a player of this game, you can't expect to hear those
In the game, right?
in the game.
Also, need representation as a Foley artist.
Yes. I would be such a good Foley artist.
Other noises that you make
Yes.
include and perfect.
Do not let your keen eyes wander.
Oh, you're in the kennel.
boy. There's
Yeah.
word that
What is
has
the-
been about.
The kennels is all right. So
Here's a good boy.
we're under like their government buildings.
Uh-huh.
Like in my book, we're under the new statehood government complex.
Oh, but there is an actual dog.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're in the kennels.
I didn't know if it was like a name for like, oh, we're like a bunch of bad dogs. We're gonna call our barracks the kennels.
I hear you. I mean, yeah, that would be rude, but lots of rude things happen in this game. So
We're a bunch of bad boys.
yeah, I mean, I still feel like it's cheating to just like run across pipes by the ceiling.
Well, whatever.
But that's the way to do it if you want.
If you want to beat the game.
See,
See,
if you
I don't remember
want this
saying
to take all day.
If that's the Overseer, I really don't remember saying that he was hot. And I feel like you're setting me up for like.
No, you definitely did.
Don't remember.
So this is like the back of the building. We're going in the rear. It's not the full-on back. It's just like a back. Hello.
There's
Oh,
somebody
hi.
there.
Yeah, his hand was sticking through the door, and I didn't know what it was when we approached.
You were seen.
So we're just gonna redo that a
Okay.
little bit. Good thing I saved when I did. Ooh.
Do it now. No.
Now, did you follow what they were saying about the Heretics brand, though?
It's reserved for people that are higher ups.
No, it's not. It's just possible that higher ups can have it too, but it is for people who are being excommunicated in some really,
right.
in some really sassy way.
And they gave you the Heretics brand.
No.
What did they give you? Didn't they give you something in the prison? You get branded.
Oh, they were just torturing me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, and I have a sign on my hand, but it's the outsider. It's the guy that they hate.
Did you get caught in the lockdown?
We're just gonna pop in here real quick into their library.
Back to the beginning.
So yeah. So now we know about that and how to apply it,
To break him out of
because the goal is
that's clear enough.
for us to not kill people,
Corvo, the one man fear throughout the
even though my mission has been to kill him.
I'm starting to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe the outsider was watching.
I should also say that I'm available as a Foley artist.
Are you?
Yes.
What we have is a man, aged 30.
So this is the
perhaps.
room that they
Unusual tattooing of
apply
the
the
face and
Heretics
chest.
brand.
Probably
Okay.
superstitious heresy. Wearing some sort of industrial
As you can see,
mask when we
it's
brought him in. Stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last. Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum?
Sounds like
Are
a
you with
Friday
us?
night.
What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is, a pin, hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem
Did
to
you
have been
follow that?
I did follow that. That was very spooky.
So they do that. They used. I know that. Like. Did you see Bridge of Spies?
No.
Okay.
I don't
Well, like, one of the things is when you're a spy, like, if you get caught, you have to kill yourself so that they can't get information out of you.
Right.
And part of the deal with Bridge of Spies is that the guy didn't apply it. And so they were trading people, trading hostages. Gotcha. And it was actually pretty good.
All right, well.
But the point being that, like, you're hearing them, you're getting more image of the game in this fashion.
We're also available for movie reviews.
Did that on purpose. I want everyone to. I was just showing you I had a gun.
That's great. I'm glad. Yeah.
I mean, I live in Texas right now, and it's important to the locals.
I also live in Texas right now, and I can concur that it is in fact important to the locals.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time pondering over their symbol, which is like a C and an I and like sort of an E. That symbol. Anyway. Just gonna turn this off in case somebody's coming. It's loud when I'm seeing in this manner. It's the meeting chambre. So we have triggered this event to begin, right?
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to do one of these things, but I'm going to spill the glasses. If you recall, Callista was like, oh, my uncle, he's a good guy.
Right.
Try to save him.
Are you going to hide in there?
Yes. No. Okay. So I'm going to save her uncle, Captain Kurnow. Do you recall who that might be?
Yes, he was in the beginning.
Right, so she spent all this time talking about him, even though I was just on a boat for 2 months with him.
Right. And you're like, yeah, I think I know him a little bit better than you do.
Yeah, I kind of need to clear these guys out. Whenever I do this, I end up getting caught and having to redo it 3 times.
Is that going to happen?
Well,
we'll find out.
Yeah, right. But I'm usually okay if I clear them out of the way. I say usually. I've gone through this like twice, but
nice.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly.
Well, that's sexist.
Whoa.
Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What? Who's been in here? I owe you an
Look at the
apology,
two of them.
Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you.
He's balling.
Well,
Time to do this the hard. Like everything he says that's evil and sneaky, he says in a gruff voice.
It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave them in here.
Wait, what does it mean? Time to do this the hard way?
What?
Very well, Campbell.
Never mind.
As long as we get this little dispute settled.
I'm sorry, I'm just enraptured.
No, it's good. It's good stuff. They did a good job of writing a decent story and actually having it be something that you're involved in.
Yeah.
They're just gonna wander down the stairs.
And you're gonna follow them?
At my own pace.
As one is wont to do.
This is actually kind of difficult when they get
oh my
there.
god, yeah.
And like, I've played it where I've like choked everyone out, right? But it's just a lot of work. What I think is interesting is the High Overseer is leading you downstairs right now, and then he always walks into the wall and ends up behind it. It's like
nice.
you having trouble. So that journal is
They said something about that
to
journal.
find out where Emily is being held.
Interesting.
But I'm just gonna stop time for a second. See? Then do this.
Okay.
But when you do that, it also stops time for me. And so now I've hit them both. And they haven't seen me, of course.
Right.
Because I'm amazing.
Jeff.
Yeah, Geoff.
Ooh.
Hey,
That was quite a fall.
As long as it says unconscious.
And not deed.
Well, it doesn't ever say dead.
Oh.
So, like, I've played through thinking that I had been successful.
Where are you gonna put him?
I don't know.
Think fast.
Overseer Sturgis.
Is the outsider a winged serpent?
They don't know. I actually do know where I'm going to place him. I know where I'm going to place both of them in the long run, but oops. Good thing
in my bed.
Yes. Well, you always said that High Overseer Campbell was sexy.
I always said it. I maybe said it once. I'm dubious to that. I don't.
Oh.
Oh.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Take care
Right
of
in the
that
butt.
real quick.
You got him right in the butt.
Let's get him out of this T intersection.
Do you have to bring Overseer Campbell? Or High Overseer? Oh, I know what you're doing.
You figured out what I'm doing?
I figured out exactly what you're doing.
We're heading out into the interrogation room. It's the non-lethal takeout. Check this out, though. It's pretty vicious. Ready? It's pretty sexy, huh?
I don't think he was as sexy as I thought he was.
No, he wasn't. I need to get rid of this body, though. Let it snooze.
Snooze fest. Do you ever put the bodies together and they're snoring and you call it a snooze fest?
I will.
Can you from now on?
Yes. Oh, will you find me? So they start saying that, but they haven't found any bodies.
No, you're here.
Right? Like,
yeah.
Nobody's seen me. And he's
looking
already
under a table.
Yeah, like the guy that I got before I even went in there, he was looking under one of these tables over here. And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think you'd be able to see that from like waist height.
Just step back a little bit.
Yeah. Is he dancing?
A little bit. A little bit. It's like this corridor is a little tough.
Still there.
Actually, we're gonna go in Campbell's private offices.
Okay.
With the most obvious.
Yeah, that was pretty clear. Ooh.
Check it.
Nice. Is that Braz?
Yeah.
Curse those fools in Coldridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week has given me ample opportunity to inspect.
What does that mean?
What kind of facilities are they?
Yeah, what does that mean?
You're gonna find out in the next
segment.
Segment, yeah. So just don't worry about it.
All right, I won't worry about it. Sorry, there's a lot of silence here.
Yeah,
I'm like afraid to make noise sometimes because I'm like I don't want them to hear me. but
I hear you. I also don't want them to hear me.
Right.
So one of the deals is like you can't just leave him not dead.
What do you have to do?
You have to take him to this little arrow on the right, not the solid one,
the V.
Yeah, that's for side quests. And it says a safe location.
Gotcha.
Which is annoying, but it's fine. Also, Samuel the Boatman is not in that direction at all. So I don't know. Like, there must be a door or something over there that I don't.
Maybe it's like an alley, like it's pointing you down the road.
No, you know what it was? It was pointing for me to go forward, because then That's where the door is.
Right. But where's the safe place?
Well, it's directly beneath us now. It's that dumpster.
Your man is low.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm with that guy.
Seems like a strange response, though. I believe so. He's coming back. He's going over there.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I could choke them out too, but
You gonna?
no.
Okay. I'm just asking.
I'm just gonna drop it. Boo! Game over.
He's maybe hotter.
I don't think so. I like a thick gentleman, and there's
No, I
plenty
do
of them
too.
in this game.
Yeah, no, there are, but he's hotter than Campbell.
I mean, are you saying that because Campbell has? Well, he looks like a demon in that picture.
Yeah, he looks like a demon in that picture, and I don't remember him looking like.
So I hate this, but I can't figure out how to do it without them seeing me and successfully saving that girl.
Okay.
So
Witches must burn.
Bertolt, don't let them take me. I swear I've done nothing wrong.
Silence your lying tongue, foul witch.
Guards, to me!
Oh no.
yeah, they kill her.
She's a witch.
I hope they don't see me standing here.
I like how like the dark vision is like an old movie sepia tone kind of thing.
Yeah. I like how it lets me see where people are when there's a wall between us.
That's its utility.
I don't ever go this way, except I just didn't want to go back through the building. I normally don't do all of these achievements at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, I still can't stop myself from saving Kernel or whatever.
Look out. You got someone skulking around.
It's like they're looking at you.
I know. It's like, you guys don't know I'm here.
Oh, there's a dog. Looks like
There
a
is.
hyena.
They're wolfhounds,
Oh,
but not like
looks like a hyena.
a real world wolf. God, these things are all over the place.
It's in there.
Pardon me.
Your pardon.
Thank you.
So
So
it's
I'm
in the
gonna-
heart of the living thing, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. That like sometimes lights up. Oh.
Never leave. The overseers always find the guilty.
Okay. Great.
I mean, she gives. I don't know.
Who is she? Who was that? The Empress?
I think it's just whoever the heart belonged to.
That's morbid.
Well, I mean, it was given to me by a boy demigod. So.
Yeah. Also, Samuel the boatman.
Yeah.
It's not wise to call out Corvo. Is that you?
I know. Well, I mean, I feel like some of that is to help the player.
Fine.
I feel like if I were he, which I am, I wouldn't. I also wouldn't
Samuel.
dock right next to the building that I'm raiding.
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty
Yes, he
posh
did.
life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yup.
That's some wise advice.
I mean, I
Okay,
think
let's
it's a
go.
little liberal, which is part of why I like this game. There we go. I did it.
Great. Fantastic. I'm so happy
Thank
for
you. 2 bodies were found, though. I'm sad about
Oh,
that. But it's still low chaos, and that's all that matters.
great. Well,
All right.
until next time.
Until next time.